Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones, back with a new video. Today is another open carry report. Today is April 16th, 2022. And just like I said before, I just do these videos in the middle of each month just to talk about my experiences with open carrying in South Carolina. And so far it's been uneventful, nothing has happened. I I wanna walk through the park. Oh well, not really the park, but the river walk in Columbia, and I was open carrying. I was wearing my duty belt, the 1911, as I'm wearing it today. As a matter of fact, I'm coming back from the shooting range, and not a peep, nothing from anybody. I do remember when I was in a pawn shop, not far from where I live, and I was open carrying then. I think I was carrying my Smith and Wesson 357 Magnum, and I got nothing. I think it was like an old drunk. He came in. It was funny because it was around 12 in the afternoon, and he had I think he asked me was I defending the country? I said, in some way, I was. I really couldn't get a conversation. I really couldn't get into a conversation with the guy because he wasn't all there. He wasn't all the way there. But so far that's the only encounter I can recall talking to anybody about it. So yeah, so far it's been uneventful. But it's been interesting. I'm doing a video today because I just got wind a couple hours ago that there was a shooting at Columbiana Mall where 10 people were injured. I think it was eight people were shot, 2 were injured some other way, and 3 people were arrested. If I'm not mistaken, Columbiana Mall is a gun-free zone, so it makes sense that someone would that something would something would go wrong over there. And from the article I read, it said that the cops believe that it wasn't just a random attack. It was something where some the people knew each other. There was some type of disagreement, and then it turned to a gunfight. Thankfully, so far no one was killed, but there are people who have been taken to the hospital. And this goes back to where I always talk about, with situational awareness, being aware of your surroundings. I say one of the first things that you have to learn if you're going to be carrying, especially if you're carrying openly. One thing I always see whenever I go on Reddit, and I always read in the CCW subreddit, is if you mention, and I gotta say this is probably one of the most dogmatic groups that I've seen within the gun community. Is if you ever mention that you carry openly, it's like the things that get brought up are give away a tactical advantage. A bad guy's gonna see you with a gun. You're the first person you're gonna get shot, and you come off as someone who's trying to flaunt that you're carrying a gun, which I always ask if all that is true, why do cops open carry? If you're carrying a gun, aren't you always supposed to be aware of your surroundings? Aren't you supposed to be, no matter if you're carrying openly or concealed? Especially, I say more so openly because there's always that concern of someone trying to sneak up on you. But usually people like that, they're looking for soft targets, looking for someone who seems to be distracted, seem to have their head in the clouds. They're on their phone. They're not aware of what's going on around them. So it's really situational awareness is the first tool you should always rely on, whether you're carrying openly, concealed, or not carrying at all, because that's the best way you can ensure that you can keep yourself safe should any danger be around. I think even in a situation where you're at a mall or someplace where weapons are prohibited, according to them, you should always have your head on the swivel. You should always be aware of where the exits are, aware of the kind of people that's around. Is there anything you can do? Should you be faced with a violent encounter? And what about the people around you? Are they going to be are there people that you need to watch out for? Are they going to be liabilities? Do you have people that you have been charged with taking care of? Can you adequately take care of them? Can you hide them? Things like that. So situational awareness, being in condition yellow, is always very important so that at least you be ahead of the game. I wasn't at the mall today. I don't really have any reason to go to the mall. Again, like I said, I was out shooting with friends, so I was already in an area where chances are something was going to happen you know, which I highly doubt. You have to be really crazy to shoot up a gun store. Um, but there are people out there like that. Thankfully, there was an arrest made that triple murder that happened in Georgia at the family-owned gun store. So you got someone in custody. Hopefully, see where that goes. Also, I want to give a shout out to Georgia. I think they're the 25th state to have constitutional carry, which I think is excellent. I hope to see more states, especially South Carolina, be added to that number. Because I think it's something that's is really catching on. Even with all the things, even with all the risks that seem to be, all the setbacks that seem to be out there, there have been steady gains being made. Every time someone buys a gun, every time there's a pro-gun law that's being passed, every time the conversation is steered towards responsible ownership instead of deterring people from carrying or owning in the first place, we're making strides. I think I'm optimistic. I think this is a big change for how things have been going in the past. I think we have a new generation of gun owners who are really in this, and and then they're wanting to breathe life into this movement because they see how important it is for the population to be armed and prepared. But that's my video. Please tell me what you guys think. Have you changed anything about your carrying? About the way you carry? Have you changed your guns? Change your holsters? Change your clothing? Please share your thoughts. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help out with the channel, look on my YouTube homepage for the Give Up That Cheese button. Take it to PayPal. You donate any amount, always appreciated. I've taken some time off of YouTube because I wanted to focus on things that are going on in my, other things that are going on in my life. But I have been trying to keep up with the comments and just seeing a lot of things that have been going on in the world that I figured. Do I really want to talk about it? There are a lot of people talking about it, like the Will Smith thing and stuff like Ukraine, things like that. I said, I'm just gonna take care of these things that I have going on right now, and I'll get back on YouTube when the time is right. So, now maybe a month had passed since I made it. Maybe a month. I can't remember how much time it passed since I made a video. But hey, I made one today. So that's my video. Oh yeah, any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see if I can do to address them. That's my videos on the open carry report for April 16th, 2022. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care, be safe, stay strapped, and God bless.